What's good, YouTube? This your boy HoodFacts TV, man, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Today I'm about to do something a little different, though, man. I'm about to react to the homeboy YP, man. This is his documentary, man. Shout out to the homeboy YP for coming home and staying safe. You dig what I'm saying? And getting back on this grind, man. But I'm not about to hold y'all up, man. If you're new to the channel, man, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment, especially if you want me to do a reaction to your favorite BSF artist, your favorite Griselda artist, or if you're an artist yourself, if you want me to do a reaction to your video, go ahead and drop that comment. I'm going to get right to it, man. And if you guys want to be generous and send a donation, that link is in the description as well, man. But please hit that like button, man. The like button helps me out a lot. It gets my video recommended, man, and I really appreciate that, man. And shout out to everybody that helped me hit that 1K subs, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. We're on the road to 2K now, man. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, thank you guys a lot, man. I really appreciate it, man.
I hustled and got off my ass. Said fuck it and jumped in my bag. These diamonds.
Retaliation is a must. Ain't no nothing, it's a bust. Took numerous trips around there, but like that's something I can't discuss. I don't wanna end up in cuffs. We heartless, wrong or right, regardless. Yeah, I'm a back in my back. Who wants smoke? They want smoke. Trust me, mothers and boys ain't ready. 21 what? The one got nothing. I guess that makes them.
YP is a rapper from Mount Druitt, Western Sydney. He's also a member of the notorious rap group 1-4. He's also known to have some of the most savage and violent lyrics, and he can flow better on a drill track than nearly anyone in the world. This is his story so far. YP grew up in Mount Druitt, Western Sydney. This is something he reps very proudly in his music. He was exposed to a lot of crime and gang activity as a teenager. He's also the younger brother of fellow 1-4 member JMs. Early on, musically, he took a lot.
Okay, I didn't know they was brothers, man. That's what's up, man. I did not know they was brothers, man. That's probably why he's so polished and focused. You know what I'm saying? They probably was rapping together. You know what I'm saying? As kids, you know. That's why I said I like this dude. I could tell that he's nice. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Of fellow 1-4 member JMs. Early on, musically, he took a lot of inspiration from London drill, stating that Harlem Spartans were his biggest influence.
UK, big up UK, you know. That's who we fucking found our sound in that.
Who's your favourite rapper or artist from UK?
Harlem Spartans, huh? Harlem Spartans.
YP is also the youngest member of 1-4. YP never featured in any of the earlier 1-4 songs, although he would always appear in the music videos. He was more just treating rap as a hobby, and being the youngest of the group, he never had the confidence to show the other boys his verses.
When was I think it was a drink up at my house.
Yeah.
I remember we used to chill in the back. Our garage was the spot. Anyone that knew us, who knew who we were surrounded with, they didn't no knock on the door, just boom, lift the garage, yo, what's going on, this and that. Boom, we used to chill in there and shit like that. And yeah, that's where I felt like I started rapping. So it was one drink up in particular. I think it was New Year's. I don't even think my brother was out at the time. I think he was still inside.
JMs?
Yeah, JMs.
Yep.
And like the boys were spitting their verses and shit. Yeah,
Yep.
My older brother. And I just like, you know, because that lifestyle we were living, I was like, yeah, I want to rap too. I want to tell my story as well, you know.
Yeah, hectic.
I see Spinion got his own little podcast now. Shout out to Spinion for getting his own podcast. You know what I'm saying? You got to have multiple motherfucking hustles, man. So yeah, man, shout out to Spinion. I'm going to have to check out his podcast, man, because I fuck with Spinion.
So then like I jumped up, we started spitting bars, this and that, and then, yeah, kind of picked up from there.
Yeah.
While 1-4 already had a little bit of a buzz, YP's first official release was on their track Shanks and Shivs. YP seemed to flow effortlessly on this track.
Everyone link up quick, get in a car and grip that steel. We war like swords and shields. That's our day, ride for the snap, cause my team, we ride for the kill. Tryna drill them boys like the way his blood got spilled. Shanks and Shivs.
After this track dropped, the hype around 1-4 was crazy. Everyone wanted to know who YP was. The anticipation for them to drop the next track was brewing and brewing. Then, on the 31st of March 2019, the Australian hip-hop scene would be changed forever. 1-4 dropped their track, The Message. The buzz at the time around this track is something I can't even explain.
Yeah, The Message is one of the top motherfucking joints, man. I like that. And the beginning, I like the beginning. I like a lot of they shit, man. But yeah, man, I could definitely relate to that track that they just The Message. The Message was jive fire, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked out my reaction for The Message, man, go to 1-4 playlist on my page and check it out, man. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Even getting co-signs from Dave and Skepta from the UK. And on this track, YP dropped some of the coldest bars we've ever seen in Australian hip-hop history.
Retaliation is a must. Ain't no maybe, ifs or buts. number one got knocked. Ha, I guess that makes them funny.
They then backed up the success of the message with a track called Spot the Difference. They both now have hundreds of millions of views over all platforms. With his ruthless lyrics and elegant flows, he was soon becoming a fan favourite. While things were looking up musically for YP, every music video and every interview he seemed to have his face covered up. The reason his face was covered is because he was involved in a violent brawl in 2019. His co-offenders were Lex and Selly, also from the group 1-4. He was granted bail at the time, which allowed him to keep making music. He knew at the time that he was going to get sentenced to a long prison stint. The only question was, how long?
I had a couple cases going at the time. And yeah, so like, for me to be in front of the screen, it was very uncomfortable. So I just said, look, bro, look, from a law perspective and shit like that, I can't have my face up there, you know? Yeah.
And then
That's fire. You know what I'm saying? On the run, but still, you know, making your moves and making your music and shit. Just cover your face up in the videos, man. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he went and took care of his situation. He came home. Now we can see his face. Now he can go ahead and go crazy. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to YP.
That's solely why I was wearing that mask at the time.
He also featured on some UK posse tracks titled The Coldest Link Up Part 2 and Maddest of the Maddest. He absolutely killed these verses.
Free all the members up on detention. I got way too many to mention. Free Frenchie's doing a stretch cause he didn't sing like One Direction. Violent men with violent intentions. Still smoke boys for my section. They doing drill for attention. Scored on George lad and they left him, but we keep that shit on the D-Lo. Round here got stick to the G-code. Still trying to find them boys like Nemo and put him on a shirt like Timo. Ayy, so that's why I can't chat about mugs. Same day when Bowdown took that L. Step round there, everyone.
He knew his court case was fast approaching and he was ready for sentencing. He decided to famously take off his mask in their track In the Beginning. Then he only dropped one more track before getting sentenced, which was Welcome to Prison. This track showed why 1-4 were ahead of their opposition. The track only featured YP and JMs, who were blood brothers. And the final scene shows YP entering the prison while JMs leaves it.
Damn, that's deep. That's crazy deep. You dig what I'm saying? You don't even understand some of the videos until somebody break it down to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watched all the videos and I done seen this part and I didn't understand what was going on. But shout out to the homeboy, whoever made this documentary. I'm gonna have to go to his name and give him you know, give him his roses, because he definitely put this YP joint together. Definitely got me in tune to who he is. So shout out to him.
My brothers in the yard and I can't wait till they all come back.
While this may look like just a film clip to most people, it was a harsh reality for JMs, YP and their family and a lot of other people in the area. Then, the day finally arrived. YP was sentenced to a 4-year prison stint with a 2-year non-parole period. Unfortunately for YP, this is when 1-4 were really starting to gain international success. While fellow 1-4 member Lex was also sentenced to 4 years in prison at the time, JMs and Spenny really held it down for the crew. While YP was...
Nah, them boys holding it down. Like, them boys holding it down. Like, shout out to them, man, because them boys was going crazy while y'all boys was locked up, man. Them boys got a bag waiting for y'all boys, man. So y'all boys, man, listen. When it comes to holding your brothers down, that's how you hold your brother down. Like, nah, like, for real, like, man, shout out to the 1-4, man. Like, because it's more than just rap, man. Them boys is brothers, man. Like, they gonna die for each other, man. Like, for real.
Locked up, he missed out on a lot of success. He missed out on collaborating on tracks with the likes of ASAP Ferg, Heady One, Stormzy, AJ Tracy and Dutchavelli. I couldn't even imagine what he would have sounded like on some of them tracks. While incarcerated, he said he never felt any jealousy towards the rest of the group, as it was his own mistakes that landed him in prison in the first place.
Yeah, nah, I was all happy for them, bro, because, like, you know how it is. Growing up, you're always trying to, like, make a hustle, this and that. So you're always respecting, like, a hustle. So, like, especially if it's my brothers, bro, I can't hate on that. I'm not going to, like, kind of, like...
You're not supposed to hate on that type of shit. And you know what's crazy is, man? If people come together, like, you know, and show that type of love that he's talking about right now, everybody in your circle will win. Everybody in your circle will win. But you got people that's greedy, that don't want to help. Then you got people that let you help, but then the other person that's helping is greedy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy out here. So I respect a crew like that show love to each other and respect each other like that, man. So shout out to 1-4, man. Them boys really, like I said before, man, it's really about love, man, with them boys, man.
Sit and think, bro, that should be me. Like, why they, you know, going and doing that? So, like, for me, seeing it from, like, the outsider's perspective it was like, fuck yeah, you know, my brothers are doing their thing. I just hope that when I do get out, the platform, the wave's still going, that we can, like, I can still make music, you know, and I can still make my earning, shit like that.
Ultimately, while YP was locked up, it had fans itching for him to return home. Then, in early December 2021, YP was finally released from prison. This had 1-4 fans ecstatic, and they couldn't wait for YP to return on a track. He didn't keep fans waiting long at all. In early February, he dropped his debut solo track titled Out of Sight. The song racked up millions and millions of views in just a couple of weeks. Throughout the song, YP touches on some personal issues and some past mistakes. For example, not seeing his sisters grow up and coming out and one of his friends not being around anymore. Since being released, he also jumped on Spanion's podcast, The Search, where he talks about learning from his past mistakes, being a good role model, and not being the person that he once was. 1-4 has also released 2 more tracks since YP's been released, titled Cruise Control and Cap. YP picked up exactly where he left off and didn't miss.
He definitely picked off where he left off, man. His solo joint that he dropped, fire. I did a reaction to it. Cap, fire. I did a reaction to it. Cruise Control, fire. I did a reaction to it. And I really started liking YP. I used to like his brother a lot. I still like his brother, but YP got that energy. I just like that energy that YP give off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I like that shit, man. Yo, 1-4, like I always tell y'all, man, they top notch in my book, man.
The beat. I think why YP is a fan favourite is because you can hear the realness and conviction in his voice. I think I can speak on behalf of all 1-4 fans. We're glad to have YP back and we can't wait to see what he brings us in the future.
Indeed.
This has been the story so far by Desired Oz Rap.
Everyone's trying to stand so bad. They gave Sally 10 years and YP 4. But listen, YP made this shit just before he got locked up. He was ready for it. If you got a phone or a lighter, bring that shit out. Turn your light on, because this shit gonna be hectic. What's wrong with that shit?
So sorry I couldn't make it to Auckland, but you know, I am doing it.
All the internet wankers.
Mama always said, pray for the best, expect the worst. Don't make promises if you got back in your word. If you're doing it wrong, you gotta be willing to work. Hit the search and grab the dosh, gotta get to it first. See, I grew up in church, but I had devils in my ears saying fuck it, controlling my young.
Shout out to the person who put this documentary together, because he definitely put me in tune more with 1-4. You dig what I'm saying? I really know a lot more now, you know what I'm saying? I could just sit back and listen. That's why sometimes it's chill, man, chill day, and you don't gotta listen to music all the time. You just want to sit back, you know what I'm saying, and vibe to a documentary or vibe to an interview or something like that, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to see me do more reactions to documentaries or something like that, man, just make sure you drop down in the comment and I'll get right to it. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing but chilling out here, man. If you're new to the channel, man, please hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell, leave a comment, especially if you want me to do a reaction to your favorite BSF artist, your favorite Griselda artist, your favorite 1-4 artist, or if you're an artist yourself and you want me to do a react to your video, go ahead and drop that comment and I'll get right to it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm up out of here, man. Game, man, it's been a dope reaction, man.
Mind like a puppet. Had me skipping school, dishing Saudis in the alley as a youngin'. Never a boss, bro, I was running.